everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is actually the second video that I'm filming today, and the previous video was about slaves, but I was feeling a bit about slaves, and this one's just a follow-on video, so I shouldn't really say thank you to my channel. I can't speak today. I shouldn't really say welcome back to my channel, because that was more what I should have said on the first video. Tongue-tied. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's just a little update video really, nothing in particular, just a little update on my life at the moment, as I haven't planned it, so just go with that. So what have I been doing lately? So I've just been following my usual routines. Every day more or less is the same. Because of my autism, I live a very kind of regimented existence. I pretty much do the same thing every single day. That's just how it is. It's how my brain operates. I always get up at the same time every day. I always have my breakfast, lunch and dinner at more or less the same time every day. Of course I spend a lot of time on my interests, so I get incredibly obsessive and intense on my interests and my collections. Currently, I'm very, very obsessed with collecting mugs and adding to my mug collection, but I am trying to tell to myself that this week I'm not getting any more. I did say that last time, but again, I still had a feeling of incompleteness. But I'm saying now, this time, this is definitely going to be it. I'm not going to be buying any more mugs. We'll watch this space. Because I got a really, I just want to complete my mug collection. I'm going to be getting I really want to get a nice new teapot this week, one that has 4 cups, because I've got some very little dinky teapots and some big teapots, and I like to get one that's kind of somewhere in the middle. So I've been doing that, spending loads of time on Amazon systematically trying to work out what teapots and teacups, because I never buy anything impulsively. I'm always a very methodical, systematic, I buy things in a very methodical, systematic way. It takes me a very long time before I've worked out what I want to buy. I can spend days looking at mugs and cups, teapots and all sorts of accessories on Amazon before I finally make up my mind. And then my whole thinking process is taken up with that particular item. I can't think about anything else. It almost becomes a sort of relationship. I've made a relationship with this object. I get that obsessed, you know. Let me know if any of you can relate. That's one of the main traits of autism for me, is extreme obsessiveness. I get intensively involved. I get extremely obsessed with particular objects that I fall in love with. You know, just the details of it. I get this sort of need for sort of completion. This need for perfection is very much a part of my life. Wanting things to be absolutely sort of perfect, absolutely symmetrical. Always feeling, I just need to sort of tinker with this a bit, make this right, you know, that sense. I've always had that ever since I was a kid, this sort of obsessive intensity, which of course is very much a part of my autism and how autism manifests in me, alongside my very routine, almost very regular existence that is controlled almost to military precision. I'm very much a creature of routine. Interestingly, not all autistics seem to share this trait. I guess it just shows how varied autism is, as autism is, after all, a spectrum and affects people in very different ways. I have come across a number of autistics who don't share this regimented existence. Some autistics, in actual fact, seem to be quite the opposite, seem to kind of find it very hard to follow routines, or to have routines in their life, and are very impulsive and are quite opposite to me. And it just shows how autism, I guess, is so very different. But I guess I am, in some respects at least, stereotypical. In some respects I'm not stereotypical, but in other respects I are. Stereotypical in the sense that, obviously, you know, textbook-like in the sense of my rigidities in terms of my routine, but doing everything the same way each day. we are, back we are. Yes, excuse that interruption. My doorbell just rang because one of my parcels has arrived from Amazon. Yes, I'll go and get it in a moment. Yes, because I've been adding to my mug collection. I'll go and open the parcel in a moment. It's probably a teacup I got from Amazon recently. I recently went and got a teacup and saucer made from bone china, very civilised bone china teacup and saucer with a rose design. It might be that, or it might be the Blue Widow mug. I'll go and see in a moment. Teacup and saucer to have my civilised tea with. I've got a little bit of a thing of teacups and saucers. I just love it. But yeah, I was just saying how my autism makes me very routine-driven, very regular. It gives me intense passions and interests. I'm very, very rarely am I bored, if ever. A few occasions I'm bored is when I'm made to do things that aren't connected to my interests or passions. Because I always have passions, I always have interests, I always have things taking up my brain. I do think it's probably better all in all to be intensively involved and obsessed with life, even if it does bring me a lot of anxiety, than to not be passionate and not to be involved with life. So maybe, I mean, it's a paradoxical thing, it's a kind of bitter-edged sword, I guess. Autism's like that. I think it kind of can give you, the good comes with the bad, as it were, with autism a lot of the time. Do let me know if you can relate to this, if you share with me this intense need for routine, this regimented, rule-bound military precision existence, or whether your autism means you're the opposite, or whether you're impulsive and more sort of like sporadic in your existence. I'll be interested to know, because it seems that autistic people seem to fall into either one of two camps in that regard. I could do a video on stereotypes if you like, and the ones that I fit and the ones that I don't fit. Maybe I should do a video on that at some point. The other thing I've been doing in my life recently, one of the things I've been very much enjoying The Crown on Netflix. I'm not a royalist at all, by the way, but I have been very much enjoying The Crown, and I'm currently halfway through the second series, because I think there's 4 series in total. I really enjoy The Crown. I'm finding it incredibly interesting watching it. It's very funny, by the way. But also, I have a little bit of a crush on Vanessa Kirby, who plays the young Princess Margaret in the earlier episodes, and also Claire Foy, who plays the young Queen Elizabeth. It's quite weird me saying this, that I actually have a crush on the person who's playing the Queen. That is quite a weird thing to say. But Claire Foy, who plays the young Queen Elizabeth, and Vanessa Kirby, who plays Princess Margaret, are just incredibly sexy women. For any of you watching, should know by now, because I've mentioned this before, that I'm of course gay, so I do fancy women. But yes, really sexy. Oh my god, Vanessa Kirby, sex bomb. Seriously, really beautiful woman. So yes, I've been very much enjoying watching that. I've tried to watch about an episode a day, trying to fit it into my other intense interests at the moment. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. So I very much look forward to speaking to you again very soon. So thank you for watching.